There's
Okay. Down, down, do the thing, do the thing. Down, down, do the thing, do the thing.
don't get these shoulders going.
Once they go, can't stop them. That actually
They
feels
get
good.
going.
It's like a stretch. That's what dancing is in our 40s. It's just a series of stretching to music.
What's up, sippers? Welcome back to Sip and Spiral. We're about to spiral away, so let's get into it. Grab your sips. Wendy, what are you sipping on today?
Red, red wine. Shocking. You would have never suspected. Red wine
Shocks
out
me.
of the cup or the glass. You will see a lot. It reveals a surprise by the time I get to the end. We'll see if it comes out
Ooh,
through the
I
podcast.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. What are you sipping on today?
I have a glass full of ice, poured in a Diet Coke with a little vanilla creamer in it and a little splash of lime juice. It is called a dirty soda, and it's delicious.
The dirty soda makes a debut finally. Episode 10.
It's
Pulling out
good.
all the stops
It is
for our 10th episode.
it is not my usual dirty soda, but it is good. It is what I had on hand, and it is delicious.
10 episodes of sipping. Got to pull out the big guns.
We still have to wait for the real, like, classic dirty soda with Dr. Pepper. That is coming later.
Keep them coming back. You've done this before.
Keep them coming
Stay
back.
tuned,
Keep
audience.
them on their toes.
How's the week going? We haven't sipped in a minute.
Yeah, the week is good. But God, you know what annoys me? Time change. I mean, the list is long, but the time change. And it doesn't annoy me because I'm impacted by it. I'm annoyed by other people that are impacted by it. I heard a guy
Explain.
say the other day, oh, it's going to take me a week to adjust to this time change. I'm like, it's going to take you 7 days to adjust to a 1 hour difference. You're wound that tight. I don't get it.
Cranked up. I don't either. And you have a young child. Time change does affect kids because, like, if you're on a schedule, it can mess with it. But, like, give it 2 days. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Time change is annoying. People talking about time change is the most annoying. I agree.
Yes, if my toddler was complaining about the time change, I'd be like, "Hey, I get it, totally." A man in his 60s? No. In a whole week, a whole week.
A whole week. I can have 17 different personalities and 4 jobs within a 7-day period. You can't adjust to 1 hour. Women are superior.
Yeah. I just
That is annoying. I take on the time change in the fall. I don't hate it getting darker earlier. I don't hate it. I can pretend and talk about how I missed the daylight, but cozying up with a book at 5:30 p.m. is not my worst nightmare.
No, I don't mind
I
it
don't
getting
hate it.
dark earlier. I what I don't like is, like, leaving work and it's dark out.
Yeah.
That I have a hard time
I guess
with,
the
but
work from
then
home
it's like
kind of eliminates that, yeah.
yeah, but
But
no,
yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
cozying up, watching football, it's dark out, having dinner, it's dark. I'm a homebody at all times anyway, so, like, it feels like it gives me permission to, like, go to bed at 7 p.m., and I'm not upset about it.
It also removes the guilt of changing into your pajamas the moment that you get home.
Yeah, I left that guilt behind at 27, but for others, yes, I can see the guilt being gone. I change out of my daytime pajamas and put my nighttime pajamas on at about 5 or 6 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, that's annoying. Do you know what's been top of mind for me this week? Well, it's
What's
been a
that?
couple weeks now, and it's just like, I have an urge to chop my hair off. And I've told you about it, and you're the wrong friend to talk about. My long hair is the most low maintenance thing in the world. Hot take, when my hair is long like this, I don't have to wash it very often. I don't have to style it very often. It's so low maintenance and easy, but I want to go bob above the shoulders, dark hair. And I have a hair appointment coming up on the schedule for a couple weeks. That's just routine. And I don't know what's going to happen, fam. I don't know what's going to happen.
I see that. Okay,
I know.
but you know what I'm
But then I
thinking
do
about?
it and then I want it long again.
Okay. You know what I have been thinking about a lot lately? People with hair extension. And their hair looks
Yeah.
amazing. And I think,
Amazing.
girl, If that is for you, do it. That's not what I have been thinking about. What has been keeping me up at
Oh,
night is when I see, like, influencers, like, brushing their hair, because really that's the only I'm not watching my friends brush their hair, but, like, they have to hold it and then brush here, and so what's keeping me up at night is that, like, the bristles of your brush with hair extensions are never touching your scalp, and I'm like,
yeah.
after I wash my hair
Hmm.
or, like, when I go to brush my hair, I'm like, I the bristles of a brush or a comb on my scalp feels amazing, like,
Yeah.
girl, are you
Uh-huh.
okay?
The resistance that the brush bristles get, like, at your scalp when you've gotta, like, work through it's the best.
Seriously. And I'm like, okay, so if your friend has hair extensions, give them a hug because they are missing
Mhm.
one of the greatest feelings in the whole world. Their hair looks amazing.
Yeah,
And and I think extensions 85% of the time look really, really good. But
agreed.
I have literally been thinking about there is no bristle to scalp happening with those.
Contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was thinking, like, if I do a bob and then I know it'll look I've had short anybody who knows me knows my hair goes from, like, pixie short to long like this, and it's just a 2-year cycle of me just completely transforming my hair. And I was like, "Maybe I could just get extensions," and I never thought about the brushing of it, so I don't think I could do that, I just have to grow it out again. So we'll
Now,
see.
if you have, like, the clip-in extensions, I don't know how any of it works, but with the clip-ins, I assume you take them out at night, so then they have a better chance,
I assume
but
so.
I think the ones that are sewn in are
Sewn
probably the
in.
ones that look better, but you can't put the bristle of the brush on your scalp, right? So
Y
pull the
I would think so. If you are listening and you have sewn-in extensions, please inform us of how it works and what your brushing technique is, and do you miss your scalp being touched by a brush? We wanna hear from you.
we wanna hear from you.
We wanna hear
Honestly,
from
that's
you.
been keeping me up at night.
Gotcha.
I also have a confession.
Boy.
I
Do I need my
have
water sip
finally
or do I need my wine sip?
mindset.
Oh, boy.
I have finally listened to the Taylor Swift album. I think I have. I've listened to a majority of the songs. I can't say that I've
Mhm.
listened to the whole thing. But I feel like a whole new language has been unlocked on my social media. I, like, finally understand
Yeah.
what some people are talking about. Then I was just like,
Yeah.
"Why are we talking about brown liquor? Why are we talking about the eldest daughter?" Like, I didn't understand it, and now
Mhm.
a whole new language has emerged. I feel like I am fluent in a foreign language.
You are. I have never known you to listen to almost a whole album, so this is groundbreaking.
I guess I guess I don't know how many songs are on her new album, but I have listened to 5 of the new ones. Is that the whole album?
That's good for you.
But
And
those 5 I have to take it in small doses because those 5 unlocked a whole new
mhm.
language, and I'm not ready for all of them.
You got your Googles
It
out.
does more.
What are your thoughts, or do you have a favorite song you've listened to thus far?
Um, yeah, I think it's good. I mean, they're
Mhm.
poppy, they're catchy, they're sing-alongy.
Yeah,
I still think
they're
her,
a bop.
well, her the album that had, like, Bad Blood on it, like, those were true, like, bangers. These are just kind of, like,
Agreed.
catchy, poppy. I like them,
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Is there a song you like? Anything that caught you, like, "I love that song," or, "Oh, that's a good song?"
I think Ophelia is probably the one that sticks in my head, but
Yeah, yeah. It's it's hard to not just, like, do your shoulder stretches to it. I like Father Figure. I'm proud of you. Swifty in the making.
well, I wouldn't go that far, but I did listen to a few songs.
Here we are. And that's, like I love that we're at the age where it was released 2 months ago. We don't care. We don't care that we're not on trend at the same time. Sometimes it takes us a couple months to get through things, and sometimes we never do what's popular. But you know what is popular that I am dying for, that I will be
What?
there. I will be, like, immediately. Wicked for Good comes out this month, and I'm obsessed with Wicked. I cannot wait, like, counting down the days. There's a special on. this week that's on NBC where they sing some of the songs, and I am dreading it because I know it's going to be sad. And also, like, I can't wait for it to come out. Stay
I've
tuned.
never seen
There will be
that.
a whole Wicked themed. The first one,
I've nothing.
the play. Yeah, it's good. The first movie, I think you would really like. I think you'd like it. I know it's a musical. You love musicals, so I think you'd really
I do
like it.
love musicals.
I know. Few lights. Insert fog machine here.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, I have a spiral as well today. So I was
Oh,
sitting here working a little bit. I was on my computer and I'm like, man, my head is pounding. And I was like, what was it? Am I dehydrated? Am I tired? Is it the weather? Is it hormones? Is it annoyance? Is it not wearing my glasses enough? And I thought about that I missed the days where when I got a headache, I knew why I got it. And it really got my juices flowing about the weird fucking shit that's happening to my body as as I'm in my 40s. Women's aging bodies do some weird shit.
now why is it that when you're like, "Man, my head hurts," why is the first question like, "Well, how much water have you had today?"
The same amount of water every single day, for the
I
record.
don't drink water,
Get out of here. Yeah. So it's no different than yesterday.
but
Um,
I don't get
so
headaches.
yeah, I want to talk about okay. Yeah. The topic of today's podcast is just how blessed Sarah is with her body and how miserable I am in mine. So you're on this journey with us now, listener. Stay tuned.
I I
But
love
I
this
do
topic
want to
already.
talk about I want to talk about you're gonna hear me talk about a lot of weird shit that's gone on with my body over the last 5-10 years, especially now in my 40s. Maybe you're dealing with some of the same things if you're listening to this, or you could be like Sarah, and I will give you a medal every time you're like, "That's never happened to me." So I'll start a count of all the things. But no, for real, I think there's starting at not so perimenopause is, I feel like I never knew what perimenopause was until the last 2 years. I actually didn't know much about menopause realistically until the last couple years. I think one of the benefits social media gives us is the ability to say, "Hey, these weird things are happening to me," and people are like, "Oh yeah, that's an actual thing that's happening." Because we're in our 40s, we feel like we're 20. Mentally, we are probably more open in a generation to talk about things. There isn't the concept of TMI for a lot of us, with the exception of a few. So I was thinking, and was doing some research into perimenopause because I do think I was experiencing it prior to my hysterectomy, and I think post hysterectomy I have a lot of the same symptoms that a lot of people would have. So perimenopause clinically, you can read any scientific article out there. I could cite them all. I am now a researcher, so I'm going to be a scientist real quick. At UCLA Health, they define perimenopause in anywhere from 5 to 10 years prior to menopause. So it's the preparation of your body starting to have significant hormonal changes. For women, prior to your last period, menopause is defined as your last menstrual cycle, which is when your body's just like, "Peace out. I've done enough here. I'm over." So, for some women, it can happen 5 years prior to that. It can be up to 10 years prior to that. And I think a lot of our friends or women our age are kind of in the midst or throes of this. Um, and there are a list of signs or symptoms that go along with perimenopause. And I want to see if we have experienced any of these specifically in the last 5 years. You down?
A question because
Hit
and
me.
I honestly like I'm not embarrassed to ask this because whatever. Is premenopause something different than perimenopause?
I don't know, but I don't think so. I think they're the same thing.
They're the
Perimenopause
same
is
thing.
like the clinical name for I think so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's just I think the clinical medical term is perimenopause. And I'm a doctor. Did you see the glasses? I'm a doctor now. So I have to use the clinical terms.
That's why I ask for your medical opinion.
Okay, so we'll go through the list of the common um symptoms that happen uh based on the hormonal shifts that occurred during perimenopause. The first one is worsening or new onset anxiety and or depression. Last 5 years. Have you experienced anything?
Yes, but mine was postpartum.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hard for me. I think the answer is yes for me, but I also don't know if just, like, life is harder right now. Like, I don't know if it's society or work, like, I don't know, but I think I do have I don't think I have both anxiety and depression disorder. I've been diagnosed for years. But I do
But I
find it's
do.
different for me now. I don't think it's worse, but I think it's different. I think my symptoms are a little bit different. I think my anxiety is less racing mind and more like feeling like there's static, like an electric static just inside my body where it's like almost
Mm,
like jittery. That's the take I have on anxiety now. So that's number 1. Brain fog and fatigue. Do you feel like you have any brain fog?
no.
Okay, so this was on my list of weird things that have happened to my body. I made a list prior to reading this. And one thing that's happened to me is I don't have a memory anymore. Like my memory went out the door. My brain used to be a steel trap. And I feel like in the last year, especially 2 years at most, I can't remember a darn thing. Like I walk into rooms not remembering why I went in there. I will pick up my phone to do something and I'll have it in my hand and I'm like, I don't know what I was about to do. Wendy 2 years ago would have died thinking that this could be the case. Okay, this is just an educational thing. That's what's going to happen to you years down the road. Um, Heart palpitations.
No.
I get
I
them.
do feel like I'm at the
Yeah, I get
doctor's
them.
office.
So yeah, this is doctor. Hair loss, hair thinning,
Okay,
hair
I
loss.
I did, experience some, like, heavy, um, hair shedding, but it was directly related to postpartum, and I have recently, the last 3 months, been taking, like, a hair supplement, and I've had a lot of, like, regrowth, and the hair supplement has, like, totally changed my hair, so I am not experiencing that same type of shedding or hair thinning, like, so the supplements have helped, but mine was my hair shedding and thinning was, directly related with postpartum.
Which is essentially just major hormonal shifts. Like,
Yes,
postpartum is
exactly.
which is not that different than I mean, it's a different cause, but I think there's a lot of similar reactions to
Yes,
when you are getting closer to menopause. Yeah.
yes.
Insomnia. Do you
No,
find yourself having more
always
insomnia or trouble sleeping?
I have always been able to function on limited sleep. I actually feel like I need more sleep now, so I'm not struggling at night. Occasionally, but it's, like, so
Yeah.
rare that
But you do feel like you need more sleep to function than you used to?
I need it. No, I just feel like I want it.
Yeah. Joint pain. Do you have any joint pain?
No.
This is hard for me. I can't answer this. I have an autoimmune disease that attacks my joints. So, of course, I have joint pain, but I don't think that's hormonal. Muscle aches.
No.
Okay. Needing to pee more frequently or urgently.
No.
Okay. Skin changes, dryness, or wrinkling.
N no, I don't think my skin is any drier than it was 10, 15 years ago.
And that ends that segment. So you have no symptoms, which is great because no what we don't want to go through this. So it's still you are still a ways away from perimenopause slash premenopause. I'm in the throes of all of it because whether I was in perimenopause prior to my hysterectomy, I definitely am in massive hormonal changes post hysterectomy, which I do think almost all of my symptoms and weird stuff that's happened to my body is because of that. So I had a full hysterectomy a year ago. I am on hormone replacement, but hormone replacement is just that is to replace the baseline. It is not to like get you back to where you were at 25 or 30. So I experience all of these. The muscle aches, maybe not so much. And the needing to pee more frequently, not as much. But everything else, insomnia is actually better on hormone replacement. I used to wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and I would just be awake for a couple hours. Now that I'm like supplementing my hormones, I sleep throughout the night. Once I'm asleep for a solid 6 or 7 hours, which had honestly never happened to me in my entire life, even when I was young. Some other symptoms I wanted to see if you had just about age that had nothing to do with perimenopause. Um, Number one, just not giving a shit as much about things. Is that a symptom you've experienced as you've gotten older?
Yeah, I think I have had that symptom since I was 7 years old.
Nice. Yeah. I think we talked about it in a previous podcast of, like, what I just the art of not giving a fuck. I think I've mastered that in my 40s. Like, I just have mastered the art of not giving a fuck about the things I should not give a fuck about. Confidence. Where do you feel your confidence is now versus where it used to be?
I feel like I'm confident in who I am and what I want to do and like to do, and part of not giving a crap about other things is like, okay, so I used to think it was weird. Like, I used to think it was weird if I were to go out and go for a walk, and my neighbors would be like, where is she walking to? Like, why is she walking? I run all the time. And when I would go out for a run, I wouldn't think anything about it. But for some reason, like going out for a walk, I'd be like, my neighbors are like, what is she up to? Why is she walking? Where is she walking to? Why isn't she driving? And then I'm like, do not flatter yourself. They do not care at all. But I don't know what it was about walking, like going for a walk someplace. And now I'm like,
Creep chat.
don't talk to me on my walk. I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to get my steps in. I'm trying to get some fresh air, look at some fall leaves. But
Mhm.
I feel like I've always been, like, confident in who I was. That doesn't mean that I didn't experience, like, insecurities in certain situations, but for the most part, I'm like, "Dude, this is what I'm doing, and if you wanna do it, let's do it. If you don't, that doesn't change my mind." So, I don't think my
Yeah.
confidence has changed at all unless it's gotten stronger.
Yeah. I think the same. I've always been self-confident outside of normal insecurities. I think my confidence has changed a little bit. Like, I don't think I think I was confident with an air of arrogance a lot when I was younger. Now, I mean, I probably still have a little bit of that. That's unfortunately likely who I am, but I don't feel the need to compete with anything or anybody. I feel that if there are opportunities that pass me by, I don't feel less about myself because that happened. And I
Mhm.
think that's like a level of confidence maybe I didn't have. I don't feel failure like I used to feel. I used to feel anytime something didn't happen exactly the way I wanted it to, or an opportunity of any aspect of my life would pass me by like there was something wrong with me. I don't feel that way anymore. There's a lot wrong with me, but I don't think that's why I don't think I fail just because I exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's like the level of confidence I think, especially in the last couple years, I've been able to gain.
yeah, I guess when you put it that way of, like, opportunities passing you by, um, I like, don't care if I am not invited to something or
Hmm.
whatever, like, my feelings aren't hurt by it. Well, they could be, but typically, like, my
Could be.
feelings aren't hurt by it because it's like, I don't it's like, well, that's okay, like, not everyone's invited to everything, but it's like, I don't have this fear of missing out or fear of, like, "Well, I wasn't there, I'm gonna miss out on all this information or this," like, the only thing that I truly miss is, like, "Oh, I could be making," like, that would be a fun time, like, that would be a fun memory, but I don't have this feeling of, like, being left out or being passed by. It's just kind of like, "Okay,
Yeah.
well, there's always next time."
Yeah, and I also typically just wanna be invited because I'm nosy. The level of nosiness I have gained the last 5 years is at an all-time high. Like, I wanna know all the business. It is none of my business. I don't wanna be in the business, but I want to know every detail of the business from afar. Like,
If there
I
is
am
a
so nosy. I am so nosy.
same. If there is a scandal going on, I wanna know all the details because I'm nosy, but I do not want anybody to know that I know the details because I don't want anybody coming to talk
Yeah.
to me. Because I ain't spilling your
Yes.
secrets, but I do wanna know them all.
No. I wanna know all the secrets. I will hold all the
Mhm.
secrets, but I wanna know all the secrets.
Correct.
I also wanna know things about people I don't know. Like, tell me
Yeah.
I will be a vault. You just have to say vault and I'll be a vault. So tell me the secret someone told you not to tell anybody. I don't have to know them by name. We can make up fake names. I wanna know the juice. I wanna know all the
Yes.
juice at all times, which is why I have a podcast with my best friend.
Yes, I wanna know
We want
all
people
the
to tell us
details.
things. Yeah, I wanna
But I'm
know all the
also fine,
details.
like, if you find
That
out
wa
the details and you wanna tell me about it later, that's fine too. Cliff
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah, Cliff notes are fine. Just don't, like, hold back like the dirt or the tea or the whatever, don't hold it back
Timestamps.
because you think it's a burden or the timestamps, receipt. Don't hold it back because I will listen. If you're like, I can't talk to about this with anybody, call me. I would love to hear it.
Mhm.
No burden here.
Same.
Text me, call me,
No burden
Marco
here.
Polo me, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think there's some like really good things we can get into a little bit later. All right, now for my body specifically, that I don't know is I'm sure everything is hormones, but there is some weird shit that's been happening in my body that I want to just put out there because if this could help a single person listening to be like, okay, it's not just me and my body isn't falling apart. There is comfort in knowing all of our bodies are falling apart together. I think that's really, really cool. We talked about chin hairs on a previous podcast, but my chin hairs there's more of them, and because I have dark hair naturally, there's a couple real dark coarse ones. And I am so the only thing I am self-conscious about is like chin hair. I have to like
Yeah.
make sure there's none at all times.
I
Isn't that
really only
weird?
get the It is weird. It
You
is
just get
weird.
the one?
Yeah.
I mean, I get the fuzz everywhere, almost like a goatee. You wouldn't notice it because it's white. Like, it really is just, like, really, really fine. But, like, I have to use my little, like, zapper thing once a week because I'm so self-conscious that, like, my makeup and it'll be like, "Does she have a goatee?" Nope,
Do
that's just
you
me.
do you, do microdermabrasion?
Mm-mm. I do. I mean, I have. I like it. I don't have anybody here that I've found to go to yet.
Okay.
But I can also just do
Because
it
that's what
myself
I
at
do,
home
and, like,
with my little
she just removes all the peach fuzz that everybody has on their face,
yeah.
um but when I get that done, I feel like I am waterproof. I feel like water just slicks right off my face. The shower after a facial, I feel like there's Rain-X on my face. It is, like, slick,
There
and I
is
love it.
no cheap windshield wiper fluid here. It is Rain-X Premium on this
Yes.
mug. I do it myself, though. I have, like, the little thing. It's not as good as somebody, an esthetician doing it for me, but I do it. I do it once a month, like, almost my whole face. The other thing about hair on my face is, like, I get the dark, like, eyebrow. I tweeze my eyebrows. I don't do it as much as I used to. For reasons we've already talked about, but, like, I get hair here more often than I used to. So, like, it feels like my hair is just trying to connect to make me, like, one giant she-wolf at all times. Like, it connects here, my armpit hair goes all the way down
Oh.
here. Ooh. That's why we don't do the podcast at midnight. No, like, my armpit hair is, like, touching my boob down here. It's like everything just is growing, like, it's connecting. It's weird. I'm almost 43. You have something to look forward to.
Can't
You
wait?
don't
Question
okay.
mark?
Don't don't judge me and my weird body shit. I'm making myself really
I didn't,
vulnerable
I
out
just
here for
said,
the
"I can't
ladies.
wait?" Question mark?
This is one that came up a lot with perimenopause, and it is true. There are women in my life that I've talked to about this, unrelated to this podcast topic. Itching inner ear. Like, my
Mm.
right ear, is this my right? Yeah, my right ear specifically itches so bad all the time, like constantly itching. And
Didn't
it's
they
like you
used to
just
say
want to
somebody
dig
was
in it.
talking about you?
Well, I mean, look who you're talking to here. Hot topic for
Yes, you are.
everybody. Just kidding.
I've
Yeah,
not
that's what they used to
experienced
say,
that.
but it turns out it's a hormone issue. My ladies, if you're listening to this and your ear itches and you like think that it's waxy and your doctor's like, no, your ears are clean, you're not the only one. It's wild how itchy my ear is. Crazy. Also, a friend of
Yes.
ours, and I've experienced this as well, like the inability to hear as well. So, like, my right ear, again, it just happened. Like, I can't hear as well out of it as I used to. And the doctor, like, will test it. Hearing's fine. But no, it's not fine. I can't hear sometimes.
Do you have selective hearing?
There's no
Like,
clog.
I'm just choosing
No,
not
because
to
it'll be
listen
like,
out of this right ear.
no, because I'm nosy. I want to hear it.
Is your husband sitting on your right side?
That's actually a really good idea. A friend of ours said that she's gone to the doctor like 3 or 4 times about it, and they're like, "Nope, everything looks good." She's like, "Well, I can't hear out of my ear, so I'm gonna stop going to the doctor because I literally can't hear out of one ear." Ladies, if you're listening, tell us if you have hearing loss. It's just us.
It's just us.
Another thing that started happening to me as I've gotten older, skin tags.
Okay. Kinda
You
grosses
don't
me
have them.
out. No.
I know, they gross me out too, specifically in my armpit too. I have one right now, and they're
I'd
harmless.
rather
They're
not
flesh
see it.
colored.
What are they?
Yeah, I've never they're just skin tags. They have and like, my dermatologist will take them off if they're annoying to me. She'll just, like, take it off real quick. They don't hurt, they have no feeling, they are flat like, but they get long. It drives me crazy. Skin tags. Tag your it.
Moving on.
Keep those hormones. Keep those hormones chucking in your body. I have to change my deodorant sometimes now. My body odor compensation, I feel like changes where I smell differently. And one day my deodorant just won't work anymore. I'm like, is that me? Did I put deodorant on? Yeah, just that deodorant doesn't work anymore.
So, I can understand that. I, like, rotate through, like, 3 different kinds of deodorant because I feel like my body gets immune to it, and then, like, doesn't
Yeah.
work as well, and so there's 3 deodorants that I use that I rotate
Hmm.
through. 2 of 'em work the best for me. The 3rd one is when the other 2 have failed, and it's still good.
Yeah.
And it's like they're name brand ones. I'm not, like, buying, like, a cheaper one to, like, save a buck or 2, like,
Right.
I have tried a lot of deodorants, my German heritage has, allowed me to sweat a lot in life, so I have tried, like, a lot of deodorants, like, growing up, and so these 3 I pretty much stay on regularly, but I feel like your
Yeah.
body gets immune
Yeah.
to it, and then you have to switch it out.
It's like
I'm
it
not a doctor, but
figures
I work
out
with
that that is Do you have put your glasses on, it might change your mind. Oh, you get it now. Did it just come to you? You're about to give me the periodic table for why our deodorant stops working.
Yes.
It's annoying, and I feel like it's the most inopportune times when I realize it's not working as well as it was, and I have to reapply it more often. I don't know if I've experienced this. I think I wanna do a side by side of pictures to see, but some people talk about thinning lips. They feel like their lips have gotten thinner. Have you noticed that at all?
No, but now I wanna look back.
I know. I know. I think my top lip is getting a little thinner. I don't think it's quite as full as it used to be.
I mean, I've been watching a lot of Bravo and, a lot of Housewives, so watching all of the plastic surgery there, I do feel like my lips are thinning, but it's just because their lips are getting bigger.
Yeah. Are our lips thinning or is everybody else's lips just getting bigger? It's a good concept.
Yes.
That might be it. I have gray hair. Not a ton, but it's getting more and but as of late, the amount of gray hair in my eyebrows and my eyelashes is concerning. Like,
Ooh,
I have gray eyelashes. I know.
now that is
I'm not
something.
ready. I'm not ready.
I have a few gray hairs. I haven't noticed them in my eyebrows, but I have noticed, like, wiry hair in my eyebrows.
Mhm.
Hair. I say hairs, plural, but it's really 1. There's just 1
Uh-huh.
literally wild hair.
You normally get a wild hair figuratively, now you're getting it literally. She's got a wild
Yes,
hair.
that is true.
That's how it starts. I have really bad news for you, that's how it starts.
The wild, wiry eyebrow hair has been here for 10 years. So whenever I act out, I just blame that.
Yeah. So it gets a lot of blame. It's a hot topic of
Yes.
conversation, that eyebrow. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the last 5 years I've experienced this for the first time in my life, and mine is not bad. I don't take any medicine for it, but I do get acid reflux sometimes now. I never before in my life had gotten acid reflux or indigestion, and now every once in a while I find myself getting indigestion or acid reflux. Typically when I eat or drink something that I eat or drink all the time, but every once in a while it'll hit different and I have to like drink a little bit of milk or take some Tums.
Hmm,
Not you.
no.
You don't get acid
You
reflux
got
ever,
news for
no
me?
matter what you eat? I got some news for you. You may never. Dryness we talked about. I do have my skin was never dry a day in my life, and it is a lot drier now. 100% know that's the hormones. I know that my hormone replacement is not putting as much hormones as I had prior, and I know that's why I have so much dryness. But my feet are dry, my hands are dry, my elbows are dry, My face is dry. Like, my skin is just, like, begging for moisture at all times. I also will say I don't use lotion, period, other than my face. I use moisturizer on my face, and I don't use lotion. I'll do hand
I
lotion
think I
every
might know
once in
what
a
your
while,
problem is.
but that's it. I never have in my life, though, and I've never had dry skin. But now I have to, like, I use lotion now for the first time in my life, and it adds, like, a whole additional 3 minutes to my get ready routine. I'd never
I'm
use lotion on
perplexed
my
by
legs when I like, grow as an adult.
I'm perplexed by this. So, um, that surprises me, honestly. But one year, this was a while ago, several years ago, one year, one of my New Year's resolutions was I'm going to put lotion on every single day. And my skin changed completely. It felt so good. Now, I shave my legs every day and I always put lotion on after I shave my legs. So, but I didn't always put it on my arms and body and stuff, but one of my New Year's resolutions was to start using lotion every single day, and I did, and now it's, like, my routine and if I don't, I feel like
So you
my
still do it every day?
s yes,
I think you're probably
yes.
the majority. I don't. I don't use lotion. No. Even after shaving my legs, I've never used lotion. I have to sometimes now, but and what's crazy is I don't tell people I don't use lotion because people think you're crazy. So I'll be like, if I look it down and my legs are really dry, I'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot to put lotion on today, which I've forgotten. I have never remembered to put lotion on a day in my life. So it's not a lie. I do use a heavy moisturizer shave cream now. So maybe it's moisturizing a little bit.
Mm, I don't use the shave cream,
But I
just the
but
water.
you don't even use conditioner?
On my legs?
I've for the majority of my life shaved my armpits and legs with hair conditioner. Moisturizes your legs a shit ton.
No, I just
You use it
use
as like a
soap
lubricant to shave.
no, I just use soap and water.
Like you put soap on and then you shave?
Like, I wash my legs, and then as it's rinsing off, I'm like, "Let me shave my legs."
And you don't get like razor burn or
Nope.
anything?
No. My,
It's wild.
shower routine, wash I wash my hair every day, I shave my legs every day. So, I put the shampoo in my hair, and I wash, and then I shave the top parts of my legs, knees up. Then
Okay.
I rinse the shampoo, put the conditioner in, shave the other half, bottom, ankles up,
Okay.
every day. And
Every
I can
day.
get ready, start to finish, I can get ready in 45 minutes. So that is wake up,
Yeah.
shower, wash hair, shave legs, lotion, blow dry hair, all that. 45. So it's not like I'm in the bathroom for like, you know,
No.
6 hours. I get ready
Me
quick.
not shaving my legs me not shaving my legs has nothing to do with the time it saves me. I'm the fastest shower. I can be in and out of the shower in 5 minutes, mainly because I don't wash my hair. But, like, I hate being in the I hate taking showers. I hate it. I don't wanna be in the shower ever. So I wanna
Because
get in
you
and
are
out as fast
taking
as possible.
lukewarm showers.
Yeah, because my skin's so dry. That's a new thing over the last year. The lukewarm started when I moved here. Yeah. I've never been a person who shaves my legs often. Now it's like, if I'm lucky, it's once a week, and I don't care. That feels like a chore. But when I can, like, feel it when my legs touch each other, then I have to shave it. But I still don't use, like, lotion on my legs. This last one that I have of weird stuff that's happened to my body, my feet are getting whiter already, and I thought I had another 15 to 20 years for my feet, but they are already getting a little whiter. Like, I'm up a half a size in my shoes already, and I'm about to be up a full size.
Do you think, like, we've been walking around so much in our arches and our feet are just like, "Dude, I'm not doing this anymore." Like, you're on your own. Either get me an arch support or go up a size because 'cause I'm giving up.
I'm like, "Probably." I mean, I assume so. It's crazy.
It
So those
is
are the things that
weird,
are
like,
happening to my body.
that is weird, like, how do your feet just change? But I just think, like, our bodies are just like, "Whatever, man. I've done my time. I'm retiring.
I know. Yeah. And,
I
like,
can't go
we still
anywhere
have
because
a
'cause I'm
lot of
attached to
life
the
to
body,
live.
but I'm getting wider. I'm taking up more space."
I'm taking up more space both ways, physically and emotionally. I'm taking up all the space.
Yeah.
So that's my weird stuff. Ladies, sometimes you're a Sarah and you're blessed, and sometimes you're a Wendy and you're just surviving the day with all of your hair and your dryness and your headaches and your big feet. To end it though, I do think you touched on something that I was gonna say. My body is changing significantly. It's doing weird things that at 20-year-old Wendy would have been like, "Oh my god, that is insane," and I'm embarrassed. I have secondhand embarrassment. 40, almost 42, almost 43-year-old Wendy says, "I all of this weird shit that is going on with my body as I've gotten older, this is still my favorite version of myself." Like, this
Yeah.
body, as weird and messy and gross as it can be sometimes, is like the favorite version of my body I've ever had. I weigh the most I've ever weighed in my life. I, you know, there's a lot of things we already talked about that are weird with it, and this is like my favorite version of my body so far. I
So
am confident. I feel like this body has taken me through a lot of things, good and bad, in my life, and I'm so proud of what it's accomplished. And I look at like you at in your early 40s, like your body just produced a human, and like that, like it's incredible what our bodies have done for us, like to get us here. I think that's really freaking cool to think about.
yeah, I recently I've been thinking about like what's next for me. And I've always been like, oh, okay, so well, I've always been a runner. Well, I have been for a while, and I'm like, okay, it would be so cool to like do another race now that I have a young kid at home and I'm in my 40s and I want to do this. And I'm like, girl, it was cool doing that 10, 15 years ago. So it's just interesting, like, as we like the emphasis that we put on different accomplishments. And it's like, well, now that I'm this age, like, that would be cool that I'm doing it. But it's like, no, it was always
Yeah.
cool. You should always be confident in the things that you're doing. Keep going after your goals. Don't let your age, your skin tag, or weird things that your body is doing stop you. Keep chasing those goals.
Don't get and keep chasing those goals, and don't get self-conscious about it because no one else cares. I'm not going to care. And if you are listening to this and you're judging, cool, get in line. I don't care. There's a reason why anybody in the entire world can listen to this episode specifically about this podcast, know me by my first name, and know the weird shit my body does, and I don't give a fuck. So explicit content today, ladies, because I don't care. I'm out of fucks to give about things.
Yeah.
And you said something towards the end that is my like where I want you to go, like hear your thoughts on, but it is because I am so comfortable taking up space undeserved. I have given a lot of things to this world and this life and the people around me and myself that like I am not shrinking for any reason. So if that means I take up more space physically, if I take up more space, if my chin hairs add to the space that I'm taking up in this world, I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm not shrinking. I'm not shrinking figuratively anymore. I'm only going to shrink physically, but the figurative shrinking will never happen again. That's what my 40s have given me. So I'm going to take up all the
Yeah.
space.
Yes. So either move over or get cozy because we're taking up space here.
I love a cuddle. I love a handled cuddle. Come on in.
Come on in.
Um, yeah. Anything we didn't touch on today in our random spirals for you?
Yeah, I have a whole list of spirals, but I'll save that for the next episode.
Coming to you soon. So thank you everybody for spiraling with us today. I did promise at the beginning of the episode I would finish my glass of wine by the end so you can see what it reveals. This is my Christmas tree. I love to get towards the end. So I drink the wine. I feel accomplished when I finish my glass of wine because of the Christmas tree. And then I like to pay peekaboo all over again. You'll see it a lot the next 2 months. Thanks for listening today. If you are listening, we appreciate you coming back and listening to us ramble every week. It's fun. This is our 10th episode. That doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't want to speak for Sarah, but I think I can. And the fact that we're proud of what we're doing. It's not because we're doing anything life-shattering or earth-shattering. What we do is not going to change the world, but it is something we wanted to accomplish. We wanted to accomplish it together as friends, and fact that we are proud of what we release to you guys every week. And for, the 100 or so of you that listen to us every week, it means more than we could ever say. And that's 10 episodes in, and we're not going to stop. If that number goes to 4 listeners or 400, we're going to keep doing this because it gives me a lot of joy. It gives me a lot of creative outlet. And I feel like myself when I'm sitting here spiraling with Sarah and you all are listening. So we appreciate you. Thank you. If you are so inclined, not only do we love you coming back, but please follow our podcast, either on Apple, follow the YouTube channel, follow on Spotify. That way you get updates of when we are releasing, when things are released. We try to do Tuesday mornings, but sometimes things come up. So make sure you follow so you stay informed of future episodes. And for that, thank you. Sip responsibly, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.